So, where you buying all this raw material?
The craft paper we buy it in America. It comes from Indiana and Georgia and all that stuff. The medium sized paper, the inside for the middle size, we buy it in Rancho Cucamonga, or also we buy it in Mexico from a company called FAFSA. Fabrica de Papel San Francisco.
And what about your injection molding factory, about chips? Where you buying all the chips?
Oh, we buy it from Dow Chemical, we buy it from Kanematsu, we buy it from Mexico, a company called Resirene. So there are a lot of suppliers for the plastic material and colorant. We buy colorant from Clarion.
I see.
Because what happens is sometimes you buy the natural resin, and depending on what color of the part you want, we add the colorant into it. It can be gray, it can be black, it can be white, it can be different color, and also we paint. So you
also paint.
We also paint.
And you also, I've seen that you paint with glaze and shiny.
Yes, we do a piano finish.
Piano finish.
So we do polyurethane paints. So we have a clean room painting environment.
Okay.
So what happens is the parts are cleaned, and then they go into a semi-clean room where they are wiped and clean, and then they go into a clean room painting.
Oh, tell me one thing. What about the pricing?
We are very competitive. The reason we are in Mexico is we are very competitive. When I was working for us, we were shipping products from here to China, Argentina, France, England, Brazil. So the thing is, the way we operate is that we keep our overhead very low. Most of the time we do a lot of things ourselves, the ownership, we do some purchasing, we manage the company, we are involved in coding processes and all that stuff. So basically, since we are involved in a lot of stuff, we don't have to hire too many employees to keep the overhead high. And we own our own tractors, we own our trailers, we own the building and equipment, so we can offer a very competitive price.
Okay. So do you have a good share in the American market, or you're still trying to get some?
We are trying to get right now, because we just started the company like not even a month right now. We started on February 29, and we already have one customer, rather two customers, which is very great, you know.
Yes, yeah.
It's rather, I know a lot of companies, they take like 7-8 months to just get their first customer, you know. So we are lucky, you know, fortunate enough, you know.
मेक्सिको में काम करते हुए आप कैसा महसूस करते हैं environment, like environmental situation in Mexico, वहाँ का माहौल, labor culture कैसा वहाँ का?
Labor culture is like Pakistan. So you are working in Mexico, you are working in Pakistan. You know, it's just like the labor is very like, the culture of the Mexican labor is like Pakistan, mostly family-oriented people and all that stuff.
Achha.
And the only problem is the labor laws in Mexico are very favorable to the labor. I don't know how they are in Pakistan right now, but when I was there, they were still, the unions were very much under control, like in Pakistan also. So here also.
Such as what? Favor?
Favor means that you cannot, once you hire an employee, you cannot terminate their employment. So you are already at the risk of that employee, whether he works hard or not. You have to work along with him and motivate him to do his day's work, not like in United States, there's hiring and firing.
Okay.
If the employee is not producing to the standards that you want to achieve, you can terminate the employee. But in Mexico, if you want to terminate it, then you have to pay 3 months
salary.
3 months salary and 20 days for every year work. You know, so suppose you have a 5-year employee, then you end up paying 6-7 months salary. So that's why you need, the problem what happens is then you need to keep layers of management, or you need to develop that relationship with the employee, like a family atmosphere, that they are thinking that they are coming to work in a very nice culture, okay? And you create that atmosphere that they think that they are working for a family, you know. And that's what we have been able to achieve, you know. Our employees that have been working with us have been working with us for 10 years in the management, and they understand how we work. And we attend their funerals and their weddings and their birthdays, and we give them loans. If they have a problem, we try to take care of them. We go and visit them in their houses and all this. So we have created that, just like Pakistan, you know, we have created that culture and atmosphere that they learn to love us and like us.
Okay.
And
You told me also that you have a doctor in premises for our the day.
yes, in Mexico you have to have a doctor in the factory.
Really?
Yes, and then if you have over 300 employees, then you need to provide a nursing support for 24 hours. And then Mexico has the health insurance, okay, just like universal health insurance, like national health insurance. So the company contributes for that, called Social Security Administration. So they have these Social Security hospitals where any employee that gets sick goes over there and gets the treatment. They provide the hospitalization, all the services that is required.
Sunny, mashallah, is a very brave steps operating your own. I know that he was working before as a CEO.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity. Now we need to work on expanding the business.
And you know the system, you know the culture. You have people in a factory working within since many years.
Yes.
So you have a little edge there.
Yes.
Huh? I see. Okay. मुझे एक बात ये बताइए कि जिस तरह से मैक्सिको में इन्होंने बनाया नाफ्टा वगैरह बनाया, अपॉर्चुनिटी दी जा रही है, क्या पाकिस्तान में भी इस तरह से काम हो सकता है?
डेफिनेटली हो सकता है. पाकिस्तान में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है बिल्कुल. द प्रॉब्लम पाकिस्तान का पॉलिटिकल सिचुएशन ठीक नहीं. अगर वो सही हो जाए, लोगों को कॉन्फिडेंस हो कि भाई हम पैसा लगाएंगे तो पैसा फंस नहीं जाएगा, तो लोग पैसा लगाएंगे. अच्छा. और फैक्ट्रियाँ उधर लगेंगी. अभी देखें ना, इंडिया में कितनी फैक्ट्री लग रही हैं, कितना इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर चल रहा है. हालांकि इंडिया में इतना इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं है जितना पाकिस्तान में.
यानी कि आप पहले शख्स से ऐसी बातचीत कर रहे हैं, मैं समझता हूँ. देखें, ये एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव एंगल है जावेद गया साहब का, कहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, सेटअप है, एंड बेटर देन इंडिया, बट इंडिया गेटिंग मोर बिजनेस बिकॉज ऑफ द स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ द पॉलिटिक्स and the government.